always look good. It's always I'm Andrew Eborn. I'm here in Cannes with the wonderful Mike. Really tell him, Mike.
My dear fellow.
Oh, it's a joy.
Yeah, yeah.
So what are you doing down here?
Well, it's just that time of year, isn't it? I know when Oscar Wilde's birthday comes up, it's time to go to Cannes. And they have a party. Charles Brandreth has a party for Oscar Wilde every year on his birthday. And everybody shows up. And yesterday it's in Clarence House. Every year I can't go because I'm down here. So I said, dear Charles, I'm raising a glass to absent friends.
I thank you.
Yeah. So I went a couple of years, but the last 3 years I've not been able to go, which is a shame. All Oscar's chumps turned up.
I understand that. And the last 3 years we have done Cannes together, which is lovely.
Yeah, yes,
Very
we've
good.
canned the Cannes.
We've canned the Cannes.
Yes, and we've jet-setted the Croisette. So yeah, the weather fortunately is good. I mean, it's brilliant this year, isn't it? It's lovely. We're sitting out here getting a suntan rather than doing any work.
But what I love is that it's about how the industry is changing. So what you and I have looked at, I mean, you're a legend in the industry. You revolutionised broadcasting on both on radio, on television, and so on and so forth. An absolute icon. But the industry's changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has changed. I mean, in terms of songwriters, publishers, record labels, singers, it's changed completely. Yeah, it used to be that if you were good, if you were very talented, you were great-looking, good songwriter, great live performer, they would snap you up and put money behind you. Now, they won't do that. I mean, you've got to be pre-marketed. If you've been on X Factor for 3 months, they'll take you and then do something with you. But, I mean, it used to be that record labels would persist with a group or an artist for 7 or 8 singles over a period of 2 years. They said, no, we believe in you, we're going to keep going, we know we're going to break you. And that was it. You used to get a lot of people behind you, either as a songwriter or as an artist, but now you don't. I remember Annie Lennox's album didn't make the top 10, the record label dropped her.
Oh, really?
You think, come on, Annie Lennox. So, no, it didn't make the top 10. It's very weird. I mean, it's a strange situation now. The songwriters don't know where to go with their songs. Publishers have split up from the West End, so have record companies. So I think a lot of people are baffled as to where the industry's gone generally.
And so that's what we're doing with both Octopus and also with the company which I have with RJ Gibb, the son of Robin Gibb from the Bee Gees, called Not the Truth, as you know. What we're looking at is ways that we can reinvent the wheel, if you like. So we're doing exciting things. We're taking existing content and we're converting that into what they call a 360 deal. So, for example, we look at Holograms, which you and I have talked about before. And in fact, I had the joy of introducing you to the world of Holograms.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that?
I am a hologram. It's a very
Well,
strange
I know,
experience.
it's sort of
very strange
there.
experience to actually stand and watch yourself on stage, and you think it's me. And it's not like watching a film or watching TV. I mean, we've all done that, but to actually watch yourself, and you can walk around yourself, climb up on stage and stand next to yourself, and check whether you're the same height and things like that. But yes, it's an extraordinary. I don't know. It's magic. I don't know how they do it, but I don't want to know. It's just great fun, and we did a lot of major artists as well, so you can tour the world basically very cheaply with no amplification, no groups, no hotels, no food, no travel.
No rider?
You just open the suitcase and out we all pop, us holograms, and you put us back in the case again afterwards.
And isn't that glorious? You just press the button and reliably they just play. And from an artist's point of view, they earn money in their sleep, effectively. It's like music publishing, isn't it?
Yes.
You turn around on that sort of basis that you could earn money from performance. From the general public's point of view, they get to experience Are you dying there, Mike? Are you right?
I'm just getting over a cough.
I thank you. They manage to get the perfect performance every time.
Yeah, absolutely. Or you're always going to see the same thing. It's going to be great, and it is unusual to stand there and watch a hologram, and you can get to places that people wouldn't normally do gigs. Maybe it wouldn't be financially beneficial, so you could get to Mongolia, Iberia, where bands maybe wouldn't play. You just put them out there because it's so cheap.
Yeah, and the other thing you can do is get the perfect group. So you can have different artists. You can have Annie Lennox playing with Michael Jackson, playing with Elvis Presley. Wouldn't that be like the perfect super group?
If they're all doing the same song, yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Be a bit of a noise otherwise.
Yeah,
It'd be interesting.
It's interesting to know, thinking about the hologram, who owns somebody's hologram?
Well, very interesting, because it's like image rights, which vary. I'm a big intellectual property lawyer, as you know. Image rights vary from country to country.
Right.
What we're trying to do is question everything. So you want to change the dynamic in terms of ownership. I believe, personally, if you're making money from your image, you should benefit from that revenue. Is that fair?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
you have a similar sort of thing. You are an icon in this industry. If you're looking at that sort of stuff, artists now, what I don't want to find is that artists are taken like commodities. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
nowadays, what's happening is there are lots of them. You suddenly get a bit of interest from media because you've been on television a lot.
They used to have to do a deal with somebody
Yeah.
for the hologrammatic rights or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the deal, you do the usual sort of way. You look at the record company, you might have the artist signed up.
Yeah.
We talk about the publishing, which is on the music side, but also about the image rights with the artist. I think now we've got the technology that people can be their own broadcaster. They could be in charge of their own image and make that make sense. And what we've always done, as you know, is look at different ways that people can capitalise on the rights that they own.
Yeah.
And so it's really interesting using technology to make that make sense. So what I've been doing down in Cannes, we had this glorious thing with NHK, the broadcaster, the equivalent of the BBC in Japan. And we had this thing called 8K, which is 16 times the power of 2K. And we had this 248-inch screen, bigger than that, 248-inch screen, and it's enormous, but also you can see every single pixel. In addition to that, the sound, we had 22.2 surround sound. So you look and feel, and it basically excites all of your senses.
Yeah.
So I had,
yes, it's also not very forgiving. You've got to look okay.
oh, you have
It
to look
comes up at you.
sensational.
You know, I mean, I watched the Sting and the Shaggy one.
Yeah, you came along.
Stood up really, really well. The sound was great.